Well, here we go with welcome back to the Faith versus Fear podcast. And we've reached the final day, day 7 of the final episode in this journey. Over the past few days, we've explored the fear, defined faith, and we've stepped into the eternal battle, and we've stepped into the unknown. We've also learned how to overcome fear. And we've talked about the courage in action. And now we bring it all together because this isn't just about moments, it's about lifestyle, living a faith-filled life. You see, faith isn't just a one-time decision. It's something that you choose daily, sometimes even moment by moment, because fear doesn't disappear forever. It shows up again in new situations, in new challenges, and in new levels of growth. And each time you are faced with the same choice. Will I let fear lead, or will I choose faith? See, living a faith-filled life means choosing faith again and again and again. See, it's easy to have faith when things really feel certain and when everything is going well, when the outcome looks predictable, but real faith shows up when the things are unclear, sometimes are uncertain, and emotions feel overwhelming. So that's when faith becomes more an idea. It becomes a practice, a consistent way of living, not perfect, not intentional. So what does a faith-filled life actually look like? See, it's not about having no fear. It's about how you respond when fear shows up. A faith-filled life looks like trusting even when you don't have the answers, taking steps even when you feel insecure, and letting go of control when you can't force the outcome. And it's also choosing growth over comfort. You see, it's steady, it's grounded, and it's over time. It changes how we see everything. Your mindset matters because the thoughts you repeat become the beliefs that you live. And if fear-filled thoughts go unchecked, they shape your life. But faith invites you to renew your thinking, to shift from what if this goes wrong to what if this works out, from I'm not ready to grow into this. And this isn't denial. It's intentional thinking, and it takes practice daily. So who you surround yourself with matters. You see, the voices that you listen to, the environments you stay in, and the influence that you allow, they all shape your mindset. So living a faith-filled life means choosing. It means choosing conversations that uplift you, environments that support growth, and input that strengthens your perspective. Because faith grows in the right environment and fear grows in the wrong one. So let's be clear about something. Living a faith-filled life doesn't mean that you'll never feel fear, because fear will still show up. But it won't control you. You'll recognize it, acknowledge it, and then choose differently. And that's what it means to live fearless. Not without fear, but with less control from it. So when you start living this way, it doesn't just affect you, it affects the people around you. Your courage inspires others. Your growth creates impact, and your willingness to trust opens doors, not just for you, but for others too. See, faith is powerful like that. It spreads. And as this series comes to an end, this is really just the beginning, because now you have a choice. Not just for today, but for how you live moving forward. You can go back to the old patterns, or you can step into the new way of living. A life where fear doesn't lead, faith guides your decision, and growth becomes your direction. And it starts with one decision. So let's pause. Let's take a breath and reflect on this. What would your life look like if faith led every decision? Not fear, not doubt, but faith. And just imagine that, because that vision might be closer than you think. You know, this journey was never about eliminating fear. It was about changing your relationship with it, about learning that fear can exist, but it doesn't have to lead. Because when faith leads, everything begins to shift. So thank you for being part of this Faith versus Fear podcast. And if this journey has impacted you, carry it forward, live it, practice it, share it. And most importantly, keep choosing faith over fear.